Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. They'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Breeze now. He sets the fight, and that's caught inside the 35.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. They fake the give. Here's Breeze.
That's a good idea.
Deep ball, end zone. And
hey, hold on.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't.
I was about to say, hold on, where the heck?
Yes, but maybe here, not the worst thing in the world.
No,
okay.
1st and 10 actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Breeze.
Oh, freaking. Let's go, let's go. We got that. We got right there.
With a pick.
When a team's
my freaking controller got stuck. My nigga just stopped moving.
Look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They've played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the 1st half.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
That's because
that 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. This will be taken very short.
Oh! Hey, dang, chill. Hey, yo, dang, this nigga did a flip.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
He did a flip like he was in the end zone already. Oh, it's...
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works.
Whoa! How was snatched all the way up there already?
Starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Brandon Cook will hawk down Tyrann Mathieu.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
That was was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yo, damn man, gotta chill, yo. Dang, rip. Rip, dang, rip.
First carry for the fullback, Aaron Ripkowski.
That's all I was telling you, rip, man.
To push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Devontae? Who knows, man? Is he your second, man? He might be your second, baby. He might be your second power back.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you
Dang,
never
that catch
know
was
exactly
clean.
where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on
Rip,
the run,
rip.
able to accurately
What
throw
the
the football for a nice first down.
To throw is Rodgers.
Yeah, get over.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That's crazy. That nigga's been so, and I had the maximum, so I don't even know how this nigga's looking that fast. Mine was slow. That nigga powered all the way up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running with Kamara. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving
It was
up to the
actually
next
both on me,
level
yeah.
because the big
It
fella,
was both.
He just ate
It
that
was
one
both.
alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will
See, I need that to be
incomplete.
YouTube grabbing that
Well,
thing.
they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with a give to Allen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down, it's Allen. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Eagles on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a 1st down.
We need a pressure, man.
On that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out. They'll run on 1st down. Allen, and he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ready? You ready? Here we go.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
No, wait. Oh, it was Slay in there. Slay wasn't there. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, yeah, I did mess that up. I messed that up.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
Hey, Aaron, my boy. Aaron, you do it all.
31.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
That's out of bounds.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Ready? You're ready. Watch his flag.
On first down. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Kill.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Let's go. I needed one of them to get a sack. I had to help, but he's going to end up going past me and he much longer. I need some kind of pressure right there. I need the big man in right there, baby.
Momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
There we go. 45. Mike, 45.
To throw is Breeze. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And Bryant's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game
we got some hot dogs, my boy.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter,
hey man, if they ain't hot dogs, you got some smoking up in that mug. You got going on, baby. Talk to me. Oh, okay, cool.
Fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Skinny.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
I'm doing cool, man. You might have
a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Worked out that.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and he whips that one incomplete there. Amari Cooper.
Oh, that was because you got pressure.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
How
about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's
big dot. What the? How did he even?
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Yeah, get us it. Get a pick right here.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I'm going back to you.
To throw, it's Breeze. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Like that thing's just congested. He still gets it.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
45, Mike, 40. Hey, easy. That's track.
Here's Breeze.
Let's go.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack on 1st down, Breeze going deep.
Let's go, E. I mean, dang. Let's go. Ah! And then you go for 6. That's 87 speed. That's 87 speed. Oh my gosh. Oh, you wasn't getting caught.
Like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Do a little slant.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep
Give me that.
again.
Oh, my God.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I can understand that
nigga catch, but in
doing
this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch.
That's a fact,
you needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Good job, man.
It's caught left side by Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Dang it, man. That was actually 10 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Rodgers.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Who's that, too, dang? Was that the E?
Able to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Right.
Rodgers to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
I was just trying to slow down.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Rodgers.
Let's go. Good call, dang.
To Cooks. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, I'm about to say, I ain't going to be the one pulling. That's it. You could have just made it through that ball.
At the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
You gonna pick? You gotta pick one.
To throw is
Let's go. You gotta pick one. This ain't the last. Hey, they on last man. He would have caught that. He caught the pick.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on the defense.
Pick that joint to the fullback, man.
Time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they gotta feel good now.
No chance.
Dawson able to connect on the extra.
Wrong one, Dan. Wrong one, Dan.
Makes it a 17-10 score.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't think. Never mind. He ain't good. He ain't fast. He is good. Never mind.
It's a short kick here, fielded at the
24. Dang, what the heck? Was that a sky kick?
He's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now I gotta find a way. I don't know what it is. Might be my backup.
Set. 95-56. 95-56. Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move. Four down. 11. Check 45 tonight. Check 45.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds right
on me. Why the heck? I
midfield.
should have
A
been
very solid gain at 27.
I don't know how he got
When you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Breeze now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
Opposite. You're good. I four. Ready.
From midfield, here's Breeze.
That's game.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Hey, box truck. Minus 50. Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Back to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
He's gone. He's leaving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 36. 45. Hey, Alpha. Easy.
He'll look to throw. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time. And another 1st down. Back to throw.
No!
Go up top for and it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
Bryant tacks on the extra point. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving...
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Ready. 5-9. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Set.
They'll run on 1st down. Allen. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
Hey, wahoo! Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Here we go. 12. 45. Mike 45.
First throw of overtime for Breeze. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Go, go.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. It'll be a pickup of 15. That'll lead to 3rd down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
5-1. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. Breeze.
Oh my gosh,
incomplete here. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Hope.
I missed him.
20. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field.
I mean, either way, if I didn't hit stick him, it wasn't going to connect to him because he's already fast.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
45. No chance. 45. Hey, let go. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 45. Hey, easy. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Breeze to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Tackle 24.
On second down, a run with Breida. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
Check. Crunch.
They'll run with Allen. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. All right, here we go. The field goal unit staying on the sideline here in OT. They're going for it on 4th.
We're good. 5-4, ready. 5-9. 45. Hey, orbit. You don't want nothing.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real what's round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And, CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I have my game mode in like 100 speed. Felt like my game was at 100 speed right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
They must have been offensive lineman already being the 2nd blocking terrier so fast. Like how?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield will get this out to Barkley complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Check, point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Check back 45, check.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's
Come
taken
on,
down
man.
At the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Let's go, you tighten up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Aaron Donald with a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Mayfield to throw it. To the right
yeah,
side, complete to Thomas. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
King. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield now from the 50.
Yes.
And that will be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
I didn't know this thing was going to punt, man. I don't trust it.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Toss play, Kamara. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The tally there, -2 yards.
I know that they got the best of the best.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Oh, go, Dave, go, Dave, go, Dave. Oh, I almost slowed you. Hey, dang, I almost rocked you. Hey, dang, good thing you can hit your own teammates there. I try to come back with the shit.
Ravens touchdown. Amari Cooper, 83 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight.
Oh, come on with that BS.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the
what?
101, the trade expression, 101. Win first down.
How is they already blocking me?
7 yards on first down,
like,
and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating
like,
first downs that way.
They be already on me blocking like
the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
God.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield now.
Come here.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throw it. Mayfield.
You got to. Who's that?
Picked.
Boy, yeah.
Maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
I ain't touched that.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45, Mike, 45. Let's go.
Working out of the gun.
Let's go. Good job, Dion.
And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 11 yards
that thing
there.
Was beautiful.
First
now,
down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. To throw is Rodgers.
Dang it, man. I was hoping he clicked on and tried to hit stick me, man.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because
that boy, that tight end right there, slow as a mug, ain't
he? Connected there and picked up a first down.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
This nigga, he didn't even try. I thought he just
2 minutes on
block
the clock,
him.
second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught, it's Cooks. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to the ground, it's Kamara.
It looked like you had something, but
yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down.
I mean, he was using him. Yeah.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left.
Good job, man. Oh, they made EJ, like when he pressed X, this nigga stepped up like 5 yards.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Rodgers gonna go on 4th down.
No!
And completes it to Smith-Schuster. And unable to break away.
Yo, hey, is that my fault?
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
I just knew that the clowns, man. Alright. Man, that's what I ain't pressing no more. If I fumble, I fumble. I'm done with that. The first.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Timeout.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
I'm a square guy. I don't care. That's just ridiculous.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
The mine was way worse though, man. Like what? I was 5 yards ahead. This nigga rolled 10 yards back, man.
A first down throw from Mayfield.
Oh my gosh, he's
Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
I'm watching these corner routes, man. I gotta get me one.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Thanks. The Dane caught the perfect
He's been a
play.
busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Thank you.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I think EJ really ran away from the ball. He's so
13
disgusting.
seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Oh.
This will be taken short. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier and down.
Nah, I know what you thought. You thought that nigga ball was gonna end up going outside once you hit the little whoop.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, damn, that's wrong. Damn, that's wrong. Damn, that's wrong. My bad. That's wrong.
He's belted before he
damn, like he's literally just blocked this
they'll
move.
wind up losing 3 yards here.
Nah.
And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I was clicking that.
26.
Now Rodgers.
Die.
He's out right at the 25. That's good for a
the last
Raven
man,
first
baby.
down, 15 yards there.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
58. 54. That's right, baby.
Oh.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Like
and
the hit
it'll be
against
2nd
Michigan.
down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
This nigga rep is slow as mother.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Third and long.
Let's go. Boom.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going.
He's not saying.
And this defense not giving them anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Throw complete right side to Cooks. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches it.
I still can't believe that Juju play.
Under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Damn, I don't think you want me to do it. You want EJ to do that, man. I'm not. Thanks. Because you know me, I'm a...
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Hey, Dan.
And he fires one, but
damn, you should not even worry about that. You should just say Juju. Damn, I'm telling you that. Touchdown.
He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Boom. And Lattimore be hitting, though. He be the one that be hitting.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield.
Good job, Dan.
And he's going to go down.
Damn, good job, boy.
His own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Aaron Donald, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Point it right.
I got to hold him going if I don't.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Yes, good job.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Yeah,
it'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken right around the 44. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And the tip there.
Dang it, too.
Ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be
that was going. He was going to drop that one right in the bucket, right in between.
Give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
I'm also coming downhill. Like they don't get blocked.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I'm just trying to understand how we be getting our D-linemen be getting blocked, but they be already on to the next level.
Come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now
let's go. Let's go.
It's caught left side by Cooks. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. I'm so glad he ain't hit stick.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That was 6.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Ravens on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And an alley to run. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Hey, damn, man, I just tried to knock off Harrison Smith, man. I ain't want to get a clean hit, man. And then came down that motherfucker screaming.
Staying on the ground.
Dan, come on, Dan.
Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. After the pick up of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They're going to try to ice you.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Ravens on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So this thing is all going to come down to the right foot of Phil Dawson. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So this thing is all going to come down to the right foot of Phil Dawson. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did.
No, I don't think it worked on here.
A little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement. The officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
That's money. Hey, damn, hey, damn. Imagine that thing with the shank left. I would have been dying.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, let's go.
This nigga Kamara had 18 rushes, 20 yards. That's how you, dang, that's just crazy. Post flag elite. Oh. Damn too. Where you at, Dub? Oh, dang, already? Season advance? What was the one that you was in last time? No, I'm saying like, no, how long was that one usually? Every other day? Oh. You was dying then. Hey, yo, damn, but you can't tell me that little muscle midget wasn't that boy in that shop, man. I say, man. Hey, man. All right, my boy.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine.
Check how much y'all going for, man.